let's do our recap for this time. Who wants to talk about last session?
We just finished sleeping, and we're gonna go back to the castle, and we want the black elf.
He's asked to recap what happened last time.
Well, that was a bit of it. How about Rokus? You want to recap from a little bit more of it?
Well, after we got Gundren out of the castle, we went back to do battle with these guys. And they came to the door. We killed the wolf, and maybe a goblin or so. And then some goblins or hobgoblins came from the west outside of the castle, and we killed them. And then the mouse, Icy as the mouse, went back in and found them all in the hall inside the castle. There's a bugbear.
They were in like the dining room.
Yeah. In the kitchen, yeah.
That's the southwest keep, correct?
It's like a square room.
Yeah, sort of in the center, south center.
Where the tables are, Harvick.
Okay.
And there's 8 goblins in there, 1 hobgoblin, the bugbear king, and the
dark elf.
Dark elf. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11 of them in there.
Oh, goblins? Just hobgoblins?
No, there's 8 goblins, 1 hobgoblin, 1 the bugbear king, and the dark elf.
Okay.
That's a pretty big group. How are we going to go about whittling their numbers down?
Well, what I would suggest is looking at the castle there. Okay, if you remember, the southeast keep had a owlbear in it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's my guess that if there's an owlbear there, it's going to be kind of hard to put somebody in to actually look at it. So if we go through the woods and get to the southeast corner there, I don't think anyone's going to be able to see us if we sneak around and come into the castle that way.
Okay.
What I would suggest we go down to there, and then send the mouse in to reconnoiter the area.
Uh-huh.
And then while the mouse is reconnoitering the area, we'll let our Rokas, who's our woodsman, stay in the woods, go around the castle, and if he sees anybody out there, like a sentry or somebody through a window, nail him with an arrow, but stay in the woods. Don't do anything heroic. And then when you get to the area where the tables are, where we know there are, throw a few arrows in there just to spook them. And then by the time he's gone around the castle and done that, the mouse should be pretty much finished with her reconnoitering, so she can come back. And the 2 things that are important for the mouse is, 1, make sure that there is that owlbear in there, that we do know nobody can see us if we come in from that side. And also there's a booby trap at the front part of the castle. At the very end of her scouting around on there, if there's a way for her to chew through a rope or something like that to trip it, do that before you come back. If the elf hears the commotion of her tripping the thing, all the stones and things coming down, wherever he is, throw a few arrows into the castle. We want to spook him as much as possible. So that would be my suggestion.
But how does he get arrows into the castle?
Shoot him in through.
Even if he's aiming for the arrow slits, and if he misses those, it'll clatter against it. Like I say, that'll still spook him a little bit.
Okay.
Want him to know that we're out there looking for him.
Okay. And when I come back out, should I take and throw a fireball into that room?
If you can do it safely, yes.
Okay.
She'll turn into a person once she gets in position.
And Rokas, you want to be safe too. Don't want people having to do things alone, as far as fighting and stuff.
Okay.
All right. So you just finished your long rest, from what I remember. You left the castle in the afternoon and waited around till evening. Took a long rest, and then it's early. I think we said 6 a.m. now.
Okay.
So you're with Gundren. Who has the map? Does Gundren have the
I
map?
have the map. I have the map.
Okay, Harvick has the map. Any other things? I think that's about it. Darius is with you still. And
Darius
yeah.
a human?
What's that?
Is Gundren?
Is Darius a human?
Darius is a human, yes.
Okay.
And ICU, you wanted to say something?
I can't remember what I was going to say.
I think you said Gundren, maybe.
Yeah, is he with us as well?
Yeah, he's there. And Gundren is a dwarf, so Harvick should get along with him.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go in and trip the wire. Or do you want me to find out
Yeah.
where everybody
Find out where everything is. In particular, the two things you want to do is we want to know three things basically. Where is everybody? Make sure the owlbear is still in that keep. That means no one can see us from that if we come in from that side. And then at the end, chew through the if you can, again safely, chew through the rope and set off that booby trap at the front.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh.
Do you think
So
if we set off the booby trap, they'd come check to see what all the commotion was, you think?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I want them spooked. They may be just huddling. Last time we left them, they were huddling in that room
Yeah.
and didn't want to come out and fight. I figure they got to be a little bit spooked, so I want to get them even more spooked.
okay. So are we in position now then?
I got a question for you. Did you want Rokus to like separate from the others and go to the south, and then
When all of us get to the southeast corner,
okay, so as a
still in the
group
woods.
you'll
We're
go to
still
the
in the
southeast.
woods. The southeast corner, still in the woods. Send the mouse in to scout, and at the same time, we send Richie or Rokus around. He's scouting on the outside.
Okay, he's kind of
He sees a
covering
chance-
her.
If he sees a chance to nail someone, do it.
Anybody, I could get in position if anybody looked out the arrow slit. I could shoot at them.
Yeah, if you see some. Yeah, in other words, anytime you see a chance of hitting something, do it. But stay in the woods. Don't try to come out, let them see you or anything like that. But an arrow coming in every now and then is great. If you see a safe target, take it.
Do we want to use the spell Pass Without a Trace?
You know more about spells than I do.
Well,
That'll
it
help
makes us,
keep you guys hidden while you're observing.
and it also helps us with the element of surprise.
Okay. If the mouse is in there, is it still going to? Don't you have to be there?
I
No,
guess
no,
the spell, she can cast the spell. It lasts for an hour, and I think I'll say that if she transforms to a mouse, she'll still have that on her, so she'll be able to like blend in as a mouse a little easier too. So
Then do it. Yeah. Anything you can do to make yourself safer, do it.
Okay, with Pass Without a Trace, we're all invisible, but I'll go in as a mouse, and then when I come back, then you, me, Gundren, and the other fellow will use the Pass Without a Trace, so we won't be visible. Do you want to do that way?
well, you'll be camouflaged. You're not invisible.
But they can't hear us. It gives us a bit of an element of surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
if
does
everything,
dampen the sounds too. Yeah.
yeah, if everything works out, should be all. But Richie should make his circuit and be back, or Rokas should be able to do the circuit and be back in time so that all four of us can listen to the mouse's report.
Okay, I'm going in.
All right, cool. So, well, first we have to get down. So you're north of the castle right now. You just finished making your plans.
Okay, so we're
And
skirting.
then I guess Icy, do you want to cast a spell now so that you can stealth around the castle better?
Yeah, okay, I'll just pass without a trace.
Yeah, go ahead. And then
And
I
so
think
then
it targets how many people?
everybody within 30 feet of me.
Okay, cool. So you're all
So
covered.
okay, I just clicked the.
But you guys all gotta do stealth check now.
Okay, stealth check is
Come
it's a
on.
20, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. An 11 minus 1, 10.
Is that with disadvantage?
No, I didn't. I have
You
to
have
roll a second time.
disadvantage because you have your chainmail.
Oh, okay.
What's your
Ah.
lower number?
4 minus 1, 3.
3, and then you add 10 because of the spell.
Okay.
So 13. Alright, Rokus, how about you?
I rolled a 19 plus 5 plus 10, so what, 34?
Alright, nice. Icy.
For some reason, my little iPad is recharging. So can somebody roll for me?
Sure. Oh, another 19. So she's got like 34 still. Shit.
19. So you have your sheet up still, right? What's your stealth?
+2.
Oh, okay.
So 31.
20.
Yeah, 31. Plus the spell, that's 31.
Darius. Oh, nat 20.
Wow.
Plus 1 plus. So he's 31 also. Oh, but he has disadvantage. 11. Plus 2. 20. So he's 22.
What a way to blow a nat 20.
Yeah. Chainmail's noisy. Clunky. Alright, so we got your stealth in case anybody wants to look for you. So let's see here.
Come on.
So I'm sending Richie and Rokas and Icy out by themselves.
Yeah,
Grace and
right.
I know we're clumsy.
But you at least you and Darius I
We're just
should
gonna
roll for Gundren too actually. Gundren got a 5. So Gundren's pretty noisy.
We're gonna hang out in the woods where no one can hear us anyway.
Alright. So you guys are all I'll do it as a group stealth check for going through the forest. So you guys are covering for Gundren. He's like making noise, but when you keep seeing he's like about to step on a stick and you pull him sideways or do stuff to keep him from making noise.
We're pointing at the things that he's about to trip over.
Yeah, but you have to constantly do it because he's like trying to step on every single stick, basically.
And I carry him?
I don't think he'd like that.
I didn't ask him whether he liked it or not.
Well, anyway, because it's a group stealth check, you just need the majority of you to pass, and that the majority of you rolled high, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Fine.
Okay, so you are able to get to the southeast through the forest. You travel through the forest about 200 feet from the edge of the forest. So no, you can't really see the castle as you go around. And then, do you how far do you want to stay away while you wait for Rokus and Dome? Do you want to stay at 200 feet in the forest?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So now Rokus and Icy go 200 feet to the edge of the forest, and I guess Icy, are you gonna change into the mouse at the edge of the forest before you go
Yep,
out?
yep. I'm
Okay.
going to change it to the mouse, and then I'm going to scurry through the grass,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go in. There's a crack in the rubble there.
Hold on. Let me bring up the map. Are you talking towards the owlbear tower?
Yeah, there's stairs
That
going up.
one. That one. Oh, okay. The rubble on the owlbear's tower doesn't go into that room from outside. It's not that. It's not destroyed all the way through the wall.
Yeah, or can I get through the rubble that's by the kitchen? The kitchen and dining room
Yeah,
there.
there's a crack that you could go through. I think you
So I'm
might have seen that before.
yeah. So I'm gonna go through the crack, and then do I see anybody in the kitchen?
Okay, so you actually don't see anyone in where they were before.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's pause you there, and then Rokus, have you're on the edge with your longbow out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do a perception check to see what you see.
15. Rolled a 15. Perception is -1, so 14.
You got a 14 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see any goblins.
Okay.
Do you wanna? So, are you gonna do a what clockwise patrol
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
All right,
Since we
so we'll
came from
cut
the
back and
other side.
forth between you. So that was your first one. Let's go back to
Okay.
Icy, and where do you want to go from where you are?
Well, I'm in the dining room right now.
You're in the room that adjoins to the dining room, basically,
Okay,
or
and I don't
between
see
them,
any.
kind of.
Okay, and I don't see anybody in there.
Yeah, there's nobody there right now.
So I'm gonna go to where the two long tables are, the square room in the center.
Yeah, nobody in
Okay,
there.
okay. Then I'm gonna go across and see if can I get to into where the bugbear is through that rubble.
The owlbear?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in there and see if he's still in there.
yeah. You go through the crack you went through before, and the owlbear's in there sleeping.
Okay. And okay, so then I'm gonna go up the hallway, come back out, go up the hallway. Then I'm gonna go into the room where those four beds are on the right, on the on the eastern side.
Yeah, yeah. There's nobody in there. You see the owlbear's door is still barred. Also.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going north east, and then
Okay.
I'm going to into under the door of that of the other tower on the northeast corner.
Yeah, King Grohl's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in there.
Okay, then I'm gonna go into the little ante room at the top.
Where the canvas door was?
No, well,
Oh, the
where
little bathroom
that
then.
yeah the yeah that one. I'm gonna go in there and have a look around.
Yeah, nothing in the bathroom.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go back into the king's room and then come back out through the hall and do that central circle where the canvas is.
Okay, so this room, when you go in there, you see that the canvas, you guys ripped it down before, and now,
Yeah.
all the barrels and crates and a lot of the rubble in the room is like smashed all up in that hole, and there's like almost totally blocked that door. So you'd probably, in human form, you'd probably be able to squeeze through the top of the doorway, but it would be, you'd have to like scramble over all the rubble and crates and stuff, so it'd probably be not very easy and probably loud.
Okay.
So that entrance is blocked.
Okay, and there's nobody in this room.
Yeah,
Okay,
nobody
open
in
area.
here right now.
Okay, then I'm going to go come down the hallway a little bit, and then I'm going to go to this center room, just north of the dining area. I'm going to go into the door there.
All right, hold on a second. Do a perception check.
I got a 3.
All right.
Plus 3 plus 3 is 6.
Okay. All right. Okay, you don't see anything going on in that room.
Okay, then I'm going to go that center tower. I'm going to head north to check that area.
Go under the little canvas there and
Yeah.
into the shrine room, and you don't see anything in there either.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the northwest corner.
Okay.
And there's barrels and stuff in there.
Yeah, nothing different.
Then I'm going to go to where the beds were. I'm going to keep going that way.
Okay, nothing in the room with the beds.
Then I'm just going to go, I'll go back out, and then I'll go down the door heading south.
Yeah.
And then I'll go west into that little pie-shaped room.
Okay, so this room, there are 2 goblins, and they're keeping watch out of the arrow slit.
Okay. Okay, I see that. I'm going to go back into the hall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go down there, and then there's a little indentation. I'm going to look around in this hallway.
This is where the trap is, and you don't. Actually, in this hallway, you see the dark elf, King Girl, and a hobgoblin, and they're out of the way of the doorway, and they're talking in Goblin.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go chew on that rope for the trap.
You can do that. Do an investigation check if you can, to see how well you figure out how to disarm it with. Well, wait, are you trying to like trigger it so everything falls down, or just disarm it?
I think I'll disarm it.
Okay. So do an investigation check to see if you can figure out how to disarm it.
Okay, I got a natural 20.
Whoa.
Okay. So you figure out which part of the trap to chew on, that it will not collapse, but it won't be working anymore.
Okay.
And let's see. I'll say that's pretty easy to do, so you don't need to roll for it. So you've disarmed the trap now.
Okay, I think I've done that. So I know where there's 2 goblins, where the hobgoblin is. No, is there a hobgoblin with the bugbear king?
Yeah, in the main hallway here is the bugbear king girl, the hobgoblin, and the dark elf.
Okay, and then there was 2 goblins in that pie-shaped one looking out the window.
Yeah.
So we're still missing 6 goblins.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they would be.
You didn't look in the other room that has the arrow slit? I think that's the only other room you haven't looked in.
Oh, I thought I looked in the southwestern room. Well, I'll go check the southwestern room then.
Okay. Yeah, that one has 2 more goblins, and they're attentively looking out the window there.
Okay. So that's 4. So we're still missing 4 more goblins.
Yeah.
They must be in that center tower where I didn't have very good perception. They must be hidden behind something. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and.
There's one other area you didn't really go into, which is the place up the like where you would go from that up the stairs in that southern entrance. There's a hallway. Oh, I guess you
Okay, well
did
I'll
go
go.
through there. You did run through there, but
Yeah.
uh okay. Let's do a retroactive perception check for when you ran by there.
Okay, I've got 19 and plus 3 is 22.
Okay, so when you ran through that hallway, you noticed that the southern um door exit is
Mm-hmm.
barred now.
Okay, yep, where those stairs are.
Yeah, it's not just locked now, it's barred. It's got a metal bar across the door.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna go back and report to Rokus and Harvek and um, Darius and Gundren.
Okay. Oh, and one more note. In the main hallway, in on the map, the doors are like busted down on the ground, and it's still like that. There's no doors there.
Okay.
Okay, so oh, I forgot to check back with Rokus, so we'll do that now before you exit.
Okay.
Rokus, you've gone around to the, from the south to the west. So do a perception check from there.
Okay. I rolled a 10 plus 5, 15.
15.
Uh-huh.
All right, you still don't see anything. So as you go around, you're looking, and you still don't see any signs. So let's have you go to the north and do one more perception check.
Okay. I rolled a 7 plus 5, so that's a 12.
Yeah, still don't see anything. As you get to the north, you also see that the canvas door exit is now blocked by a bunch of rubble and boxes and things.
Okay.
And let's have you go around to the east and do one more.
5 and a 5, 10.
Okay,
Getting
still
worse
not,
and worse as I go.
yeah, still not seeing anything. Okay, and you managed to get your way back to the place where Harbeck is, and ICU is scurrying out to meet you. So IC, do you want to turn back to a human?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you can talk.
Okay.
I'll just say she reports everything that you heard us talking about, so she doesn't need to restate it all. But if you want to talk
Yeah.
about plans now, you can start to talk about that.
When you said there were doors that were broken down, where are they?
The main front doors on the western main
Oh,
entrance
that
of the castle.
entrance door.
Yeah, on the map,
Okay.
you can see the doors on the ground.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was
Great.
just making sure you guys knew that is still the case.
Okay.
So the northern door is blocked, the southern door is barred, the western doors are on the floor.
Yeah. I think if they're all in that front area there,
Mm-hmm.
And they've got the door by the stairs is barred in the south. We could start a fire in the in the wood pile up in the top, and just have that burn while we're up doing our thing. That'll keep anybody from.
When you say
Well, the
wood
majority-
pile, do you mean the blocked door?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
it's
that's-
not just
Set that
wood,
on
it's got like lots of rubble there too.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And
Well, I could sneak up to the southwest tower, to that slit that's facing to the southwest,
Mm-hmm.
and just ready in action. So when they're looking out, when they look out the window, that I'll shoot an arrow up into it, and see if I can take out one of them like that.
Well,
Um,
just to make sure you know, that one the arrow slit facing the southwest, that she didn't see any goblins in that section.
oh, oh,
They were in
that,
the one facing the main stairs.
They're,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
they're both facing the main entrance, the windows road.
okay. Well, you and I see, have good stealth rolls, uh, properties. Why don't we sneak up, and that I can shoot an arrow through the slit on the northwest tower, and you can throw a fireball into the slit on the southwest tower, and that'll start off our engagement with these guys, and we'll just
Okay,
fight them as if and when they come out the front door.
okay. Well, we want Harvick and Gundren and Darius to be set up as well, closer, because they're almost like 400 feet away, aren't they?
Yeah, well, but they can get, if there's nobody in that southwest room, they can come in that way and be
Southwest
ready.
is where the bugbear is.
Yeah, but he said the door's barred there. How are we going to get through the door?
Not the
Yeah.
south center, the southwest, by the front door that's broken.
There's not
okay.
another way in there.
Yeah,
Wait,
Brooke is
wait,
going to
wait.
run into the bushes here for a second.
Oh, okay.
Back.
I'm back too.
Boy,
Okay. So Ruckus, before you left, it sounded like you thought you could get in through the rubble part, but that's not. Only the mouse can
No.
get in there.
No, I wasn't trying to get in through the rubble part.
Okay.
I was just saying they could approach from that side, and Icy and I can just sneak up until we're close enough to have shots through those slits basically from the stairs, where the stairs are.
Okay.
From the you got two sets of stairs there.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
From
know
the
if the book
southern-
says how tall that platform is, though.
I would think from the stairs you could shoot the southern stairs. You could shoot into the northern castle through the slit.
I think it's probably high enough up that you could see it. Yeah.
Otherwise, there wouldn't be any point in having an arrow slit if you can't shoot down to where people are trying to get in.
but they're going to be shooting. They'll be looking out for you and be able to shoot back.
I know, but we're stealthy as hell. We'll just sneak up until we got a good shot and put an arrow through the slit. An arrow and a fireball.
All right. Let's see.
And you guys can sneak up because they're not in the rooms that are
Yeah, they want. Yeah, that's.
so you guys, we can have Harbeck on one side and Darius on the other, and if someone comes out the front door to do battle with us, then you guys can run up the stairs to fight, and we can keep fire at anybody that tries to shoot out the windows. We're gonna be sending arrows through the slits, so we can suppress the fire from the windows.
Yeah. Well, now looking. Okay, after you throw stuff into the slits, looks to me like if you are standing on the right at the head of the stairs, There's no way they can reach you through the slits, but you'll have a commanding view of the doorway there.
Yeah, the arrow slits kind of they're quite angled in, so they don't have a really wide view of the front area, but they have total control over that platform and the area in front of that. But
Do we want to go back to where the like where the canvas door was, where they've got stuff piled up, and see if we can go in? Like some of us sneak in that way, because they're all facing the front of the
Okay.
castle.
What I would like to do is after Richie and you throw your fireball in and Richie does the arrow, so that we've made our presence known and that we're after him. I'd like to try a little negotiation.
Okay.
I've got really good negotiating skills, according to this.
yeah, you have
The persuasion.
you got like persuasion, and your charisma score is pretty good.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
a
we could-
bossy lordling.
If we score some good hits and kill a few guys, maybe then stop and you can yell in, see if we can get them to surrender to us.
Yeah. Something like that.
But we're going to need to kill most of them first.
I don't know. I'd like to, that they're.
How are we going to take 10 goblins and all these guys back to Flandern or whatever?
I don't need them. Okay, we don't need them.
Phandalin.
The only thing we want is the black elves for the $500, right?
It's actually the bugbear that you needed to get rid of.
Okay, so the other ones, Bugbear's the only one that's of any use to us, right?
Send the bugbear out.
Basically,
Yeah.
he's the leader that you've been asked to get rid of.
Okay, so we'll tell the other ones, toss him out, give him to us. Well, we will leave.
We'll spare them.
Yeah.
And we could give them
We've already proven we can knock the hell out of him, and and I'll say, look at the trap. We've disarmed that. We know what the hell we're doing. Come in and get your ass.
And goblins are not loyal one way or the other. So if we maybe offered them some money, like their freedom and some money, that might help us. Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
But again, that's all. That's why I said I want him spooked.
Okay.
I was hoping Richie was gonna put some arrows while he was reconnoitering, and I was hoping you were actually gonna detonate the trap.
Okay.
Well, disarming it's okay because, like you say, it demonstrates our ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to proceed to the west side now?
Well, the other thing though is if they don't know that.
Well, we're still at pass without a trace mode, anyways.
Yeah. By the time you finish this conversation, it'll have been at least 30 minutes. So you'll have 30 minutes left.
Okay. Let's get there while we're still have the element of surprise.
Let's see how many of them we can kill through the slits before we start negotiating.
All right. So are you gonna go to the west side to approach?
Yep.
All right. So in the forest, about 200 feet from the edge, you maneuver over to the west side. So you're kind of facing the main door head on. So from here, what do you want to do? I'll ask you one by one. So Rokus, where are you going?
I'm gonna try to sneak up to the northern stairs, so I have a shot on the southern slit going into the southern
That
tower.
pie shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so let's start with that. So you do your stealth check. You still have plus 10.
Okay, so I got 19 total.
Really?
Yeah.
That-
Only rolled a four. I rolled a 4. I got plus 5, and then the
Okay.
10.
That was a bad roll.
Yeah,
All right.
but 19's not a bad stealth.
Not too bad. Okay. You roll a perception check.
Okay. 18 plus 5. 23.
23, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a hobgoblin in the doorway, and he sees you.
Ah.
So you're about like halfway there. So at this moment, like, what is ICU's position?
I went with Rokus up to the northwest corner, and I'm by the.
Okay, you
Yeah,
haven't
I
gotten there. You're halfway there. Let's have you do your stealth roll.
Oh, I did 19 plus 2 plus 10, so 21, 31.
Okay, so you do a perception check also.
Okay.
They don't see you.
Perception, I've got a 3 plus 3 is 6.
Okay, so you don't see anybody.
But I want to get on. I want to throw a fireball through that.
Well, the thing is, as you're approaching, the hobgoblin sees Rokus, and Rokus sees the hobgoblin. So Harbeck and Darius, where are you? You guys are back at the forest.
Oh, we've have come around so that we are directly in front of the doorway.
Okay, and behind Rokus and ICU.
Correct.
All right, and
Far enough away that any noise we make isn't going to bother them.
Well, if you're in the forest, you're 100 feet from the entrance.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to start. Okay, we're going to start to go forward, but until we get to just the edge of what they would be able to hit us with from the arrow slits.
Okay, so you're leaving the forest?
Leaving the forest and going toward the main door.
Okay.
But as you look at the arrow slits head on, the only way that you could hit us head on would be if you were actually in the doorway.
Okay. Okay, so I have, at the moment that Rokus and the hobgoblin see each other, Darius and Harbeck are about 50 feet from the main door.
We don't need a stealth check.
Yeah, you're not trying to be stealthy, right?
Right.
Okay. Rokus spotted, and then so Rokus was heading to the northern stairs and Icy to the southern.
No, I went with Rokus to northern because I was going to throw a fire.
So you're both standing next to each other, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rokus is, I guess you are stealthing, so you're both crawling, but Rokus's butt was up in the air too much. So they saw him, but Icy was like a snake just crawling around, and somehow, even though she's next to him, they didn't see her.
And I'm gonna tell Icy.
Yeah.
If Icy will listen.
Stop. Icy, what do you want to say?
But are we still in Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, but Rokus rolled so badly that they saw him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
got
Icy,
like a 22.
I want you to go south from me so that you can cover the north slit while I cover the south slit. Don't be with me. You want to be doing the mirror image of what I'm doing to the south.
Okay, yeah. I was going to throw a fireball through the arrow slit on the north pie shape.
Well, you can't do that from the north. You have to go to the south to shoot north.
I'm not shooting. I'm just going to throw it in. It's in my
I
hand.
know.
Okay. Whatever you want.
Hey.
Okay, I'll do whatever you say.
Well, it's basically diagonal, so you'd have to be south to throw north, and
Okay.
he's going north to throw south.
Okay.
So I'll slightly reposition you. You're like in the center now. Okay, you're headed down. All right. So at this moment, the hobgoblin comes out, and he's got a dwarf in a headlock with a longsword at his neck, and he shouts at Rokus in common. He says, "Stop!" Do you stop?
Sure.
He says, "We make a trade. The map for this dwarf's life." And
Who's the dwarf?
the dwarf says,
I'm
he says,
gonna
he
let
shouts out, the dwarf shouts out, "Gundren, my brother, help me."
Yeah, we've got Gundren's brother, it looks like.
Hey.
Okay, Harbeck, the pure. You're our negotiator. Why don't you come up and talk to these guys?
Alright, so ICU manages to stay unseen, and she's kind of hiding behind the southern stairs. But Rokus, Darius, and Harbeck are all spotted.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Can I roll a persuasion now since I'm negotiating?
Are you gonna stay 50 feet away, or come forward?
I'm gonna stay out of arrow range from the slits, so as close as I can get without them being able to hit me from the arrow slits.
Okay, stay in that 50 feet is probably the best then. Okay, so we can do it in conversation. You see the hobgoblin holding this dwarf. He walks forward a bit, so he's like right in the middle of the platform. And then
Okay.
behind, you do notice the bugbear King Groll. He's back in the hallway, but he's kind of in the shadows, hard to see him. So he says, "Come here and give me the map, and I will release the dwarf."
Do I roll persuasion?
You can, normally you do the conversation first and then do persuasion after.
Okay.
So what do you want to say to him?
Okay. We are prepared to spare your lives, but if anything happens to the dwarf there, you all are totally dead. Will not. And since I'm a paladin, you know that I'm not going to say anything that's wrong, that's a lie. If anything happens to that dwarf, you are totally toast. And all we really want right now is the bugbear there. So if you'll give us him and the dwarf, we will be willing to leave and spare you.
The hobgoblin pulls the dwarf backwards, and they go back into the doorway. You can still see them, and you can see he's looking sideways and talking with King Groll. The dwarf, he shouts out, "Help!" And then he looks to the hobgoblin and the bugbear and says, "Do what they say. Make the deal. They will treat you well. Just give up. You guys cannot win." King Groll comes out with the hobgoblin, and the bugbear, he hits the hobgoblin on the shoulder, says, and he nods at him, and then the hobgoblin lets go of the dwarf, and King Groll shouts to you and says, "Okay, we come with you." And the dwarf and King Groll and the hobgoblin start walking to the north stairs, but you see they're still armed, but they're letting the dwarf walk on his own. Okay, so they get to the north stairs. Do you want to do anything?
I'll wait.
All right,
What they're gonna
so
do?
they proceed down the stairs, and they're walking past Rokus. They're about 10 feet from you, Rokus. Anything you want to do?
I want to ready an action.
Okay, what's that?
If anybody does anything, if anybody does anything aggressive, I want to be ready to shoot my bow.
Okay, so you've got your your bow drawn.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So when they get next to you, King Groll, he pushes the dwarf over to you, Rokus,
Okay.
and he's like right in front of you. Then King Groll and the hobgoblin continue walking. They're about 30 feet from, maybe 20 feet from Harbeck and
Darius,
Darius, yeah.
And Gundren.
Gundren's still in the forest because he can't fight,
Okay.
and he's not armed either. Okay, so they just continue walking, and they walk right up to you. So you guys are right in front of each other, and then the dwarf, he whistles, and roll initiative.
Who rolls initiative?
Everybody.
I rolled a 1. So the dwarf whistled.
Yeah, the dwarf whistled.
This is Gundren's brother.
That's what he said.
But he
You
could
must-
be lying.
Could
It
be
the
lying.
could be the dark elf, because that's the only dark elf that was in there.
He's a dwarf, though, not a dwarf, not elf.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right.
We never talked about a dwarf before this.
Nope. We never saw a dwarf.
Okay, Rokus, what's your initiative?
4.
Okay, Harbeck.
17 minus 1, 16.
Thank you. I see.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Alright, 4 tied with Rokus. Alright, so combat starts. The first one to go is the dwarf. He's gonna attack Rokus. 17 plus 6. 23.
That's a hit.
And that's the dwarf that went after him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bad boy.
As he reaches back and winds up for a punch, you see his hand transform into a claw, like a big purple claw hand,
Oh no.
and he slashes at you with his big weird purple claw hand. Okay, that's 16 damage.
Ouch.
Next in the order, a goblin who was on the second, like basically on the roof of the castle behind some broken pieces of wall, stands up. He's in about half cover. It's not very good cover up there because it's all ruined, but because of his stealth checks, he was able to avoid being seen by Rokus on his patrol. He's going to shoot down at Rokus. 20 to hit.
It's a hit.
3 damage only. Okay, next in combat, another goblin stands up nearby that one. Shoots at Rokus. Nat 20. Ooh, 12.
I'm out
You're unconscious?
by a long shot.
Okay. How much over under 0 did you go?
Oh, I lost count. When I clicked it on it just said failure, success, death saves.
Oh, okay. All right. Um, don't worry about the death saves yet. That'll happen next round, or it'll happen on your turn. Okay. Another goblin is up on the roof, on the other side to the south. Stands up, shooting. Make sure about the range. 80 feet. Yeah, he can hit. He's gonna shoot at Darius. No, he's gonna shoot at Harvick, because I had him.
Is this the third goblin?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a miss. Fourth goblin on the roof, shooting at Darius. That's a miss. Okay, it's Harvick's turn.
Okay, who's in front of me?
In front of you is the hobgoblin, and the bugbear is also in reach. He's in front of Darius.
We'll do go for the hobgoblin, I guess.
Okay.
And let's see. So that gives me Okay, so that I rolled a 1. The +7, so that's 6.
6 to hit?
Yeah,
That does not hit.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
Alright. Hobgoblin's turn. He's gonna swing back at you. 17 plus 3. 20.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 damage. Alright, next is the goblin's turn in the arrow slit. He can't see anyone. Next is Bugbear. He's trying to hit Darius, because he's in front of him. 16 to hit. Darius has an 18 armor class, so it misses. Next is another goblin inside. He cannot see. It's Darius's turn. Darius is going to swing at King Groll, the bugbear. 13 to hit is not enough, but he has multi-attack. Try the second attack. It also misses. Goblin's turn. He's inside. It's Icy's turn. You still are hidden, so if you attack someone, it'll be you'll have advantage. But if you want to stay hidden, you could cast Healing Word.
That's what I was planning to do for Rokus.
Yeah, I don't know if you. The thing is, Healing Word you have to like shout to do it. I don't know. Let's read the description if it's how it describes, because I know it's verbal.
I can't whisper it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that part is described. If you need to hear it or something. It just says a creature you can see, so it doesn't say they need to hear you or anything. So yeah, that's fine. You can whisper it.
Okay, I'm going to do Healing Word, and that's a D4 plus something, right?
Yeah, unless if you want to do it in second level, you could do a stronger healing.
Okay.
That would be 2d4.
Okay, my first roll. Well, then that's the next level. I'll
Do you want to do second level?
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to get my mouse to work.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's my second level, because my first one was Pass Without a Trace was second level, so that's 2 slots there. So I rolled a 4 the first roll.
Okay.
And then 3 the second roll, and then I add 3 to that, so that's 7. That's 10.
10.
Yeah. 4, 3, and then my plus 3.
Okay, cool.
So Rokus, give yourself a plus 3.
What?
I mean, plus
it should be 10, right? Okay. So Rokus, you're unconscious. You've got 10 hit points. I can't remember if there's anything special you need to do to if you can just stand up on your turn or not. Let me see. Okay, so it says if you are healed up while unconscious, then you regain consciousness. So Rokus, on your turn, you are prone right now. You're laying down, so you have to use half your movement to stand up. But you can fight on your turn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So that was only a bonus action for Icy. So you can still attack if you want to, but you're still hidden right now.
I think I'll. Oh, I'm just wondering if I should stay hidden so I can continue to use healing word.
Well, it is a bonus action, so you'd be able to fight and heal, but yeah, they might start shooting at you. So
Yeah, and I don't have a very good armor class.
yeah, so it's up to you.
I think I'll just stay hidden, like we did the last time. I'll stay hidden and do healing.
Okay, cool. Now it is Rokus's turn. You're laying on the ground and you come to, and you see the dwarf smiling down at you.
Okay. And I just have half a I just have half a motion or something, you said?
Yeah. Just standing up from prone takes half of your movement speed. So your movement speed is 35. So we'll say it takes you 17 feet of movement.
Okay, then I could move
You
10
have to
feet.
disengage because you're
Okay.
right at him. If you want to use your action to disengage, you can also run and just take a chance of getting hit.
How about if I take one of my potions of healing?
Yeah, you could do that as an action.
Okay. And that's 2d4s plus 2.
Sounds right.
All right. 4 plus 2. I got 10.
Cool. So what's your HP now?
20.
Nice. Sounds pretty good for someone who was just laying on the ground.
Jesus.
The dwarf is still staring at you. All right, so that's your movement and your action. I don't think you have any useful bonus actions right now.
Okay.
So it'll go on to the last goblin's turn, who is also inside and cannot see you guys. Because some goblins are in the room and some are on the second floor, I just stacked the magnets. So it's back to the top of the order, and the dwarf is gonna strike at Rokus again. You see his hand transform into a claw hand again. That is a 10 to hit.
He missed.
Alright. Lucky for you. Oh. Unluckily for you, I just noticed he has multi-attack. 12 plus 6. 18.
That's a hit.
6 damage. Goblin's turn. They're gonna shoot at Rokus again. That's a miss. 5 only. Second goblin shoots with 10. That's also a miss. Okay. Third goblin is shooting at Harbeck with a 13. That should be a miss, right? 17. Does that hit you, Harbeck?
18.
Okay, so it misses. Okay, so that was the 4 goblins on the roof. Okay, Harbeck's turn.
Okay. If I swing and then back off, how far back can I go?
You can use your full movement. If you attack, then you cannot do a disengage, which means when you exit this, actually both the bugbear and the hobgoblin would be able to take a swing at you if you don't
Okay.
disengage.
I
But
can
you
take a
have
swing
your
at me anyway.
25 feet.
Okay, so so I can swing at them, go back 25 feet, and I still have the same amount of defense, correct?
No.
Your armor class?
Yeah.
Your armor class wouldn't change, yeah.
Okay.
You'd still have.
When you disengage, they get a free hit on you.
I don't
Well,
want to
yeah,
disengage. I just want to swing and back off.
no, I'm
That's
saying.
disengaging.
No, it's not disengaging, which makes him get attacked. Do you understand, Harvick?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. In other words, it would be just when we end up, we will have had the same amount of fighting ability, but I'm a little bit farther away from the castle.
But you're drawing 2 extra attacks from these 2 enemies.
Okay, so I can't swing and back off without a penalty.
Correct.
You would be attacked twice. But
Okay.
your armor class is pretty high. It's possible that they could both miss you and you could do what you want. So it's up to you. But just trying to make sure you understand. Normally, if you don't want to be attacked, you have to use your action to disengage instead of swinging.
Right. And all right, what happens if I disengage?
They can't attack you while you're getting out of their range.
Okay, and
you wouldn't be able to attack. You'd just be able to run.
okay, I think I'm gonna attack then.
Okay. Go ahead and attack. You attacking the hobgoblin?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, 18 plus 7. So that's a 25.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Damage is 7 plus 5 is 12.
Oh. 7 plus 5?
Yeah.
That's your magic sword is pretty awesome there. Okay, so you kill the hobgoblin.
Good.
Yeah, you swing your sword and cut his head off and it goes flying backwards. He's dead. Red X. Nice.
And I'm yelling, I yell at Rokas, get the hell out of there.
Okay. Next turn is a goblin who's inside, cannot see. Next is King Roll. He's gonna swing at Harvick. 10 plus 4. 14. Miss. Okay, next is Goblin. Can't do anything. Darius' turn. He's gonna swing at the Bugbear. That's a miss. And 12 plus 3. 15. Is that enough? No. His second attack misses. It's a goblin. He cannot do anything. Icy's turn.
I think I'm going to throw. I'm going to use produce flame on the fellow that's right next to Rokas with the purple claw.
The dwarf.
The dwarf, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I got a 14 plus 5 is 19.
That hits.
Okay. And then it's a D8.
Yeah.
I got 4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you still have your bonus action if you want to heal.
Does anybody need healing?
Rokas got hit again. How bad are you looking?
I got 16 out of 25.
Okay, then I guess I'll use that spell. I'll use the healing word, but it's level 1.
Okay, go ahead, roll it.
Okay, just a second. That's
Yep.
20 as well?
No.
I have to get to spells here. There I go.
Should be a D4 plus something.
+3, yeah. Oh, it's only a 1 + 3 is 4.
Okay, Rokus, you got 4 hit points back.
Okay. I'm up to 18. That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, it's Rokus's turn.
Okay. I'm going to run as far as I can away from the action off to the side of the bugbear.
Kind of diagonally
Yeah. And
to
then
the northwest.
Yeah.
Okay, diagonally northwest. You're gonna disengage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your whole turn.
Yeah.
Alright, you got 35 feet away.
Okay.
Next in the order is a goblin who's inside. Okay, back to the top of the order. It is the dwarf's turn. Okay, so you see the dwarf. He starts having convulsions, and then he starts to change shape, and then you see he's transformed into Rokus, and he runs 35 feet back up into the castle, and he gets basically back up to the doors of the castle. Any comments?
I think it's the dark elf that changed into a dwarf, and it was a whole. They were tricking us to get us all within firing range.
All right. So next person is the goblin. All right. I think Rokus, you're still in range of this goblin here. So he's gonna shoot at you. Oh, he got an at 1. He drops his arrow. The next one, he's gonna shoot at you too. 14 plus 4 is 18.
That's a hit.
Okay. 7 damage. The goblins on the other side are gonna shoot at Harvick. 18. That hits you, right? Because your armor class is 18. Okay. Oh. It's only 3 damage. The next goblin's turn. He misses. Okay, did you take the 3 damage there? Okay. And now it's Harvick's turn.
The one we get money for is the bugbear, right?
That's right.
He's the one that's in front of me.
Yep.
Okay, is he wanted dead or alive? Just alive.
Dead or alive?
Okay, then I'll take a swing at him then. And so, let's see, to hit, roll a 14 plus 7, 21.
21 to hit. That hits.
And then I get, it's another 14 plus 5, so that's 19 swing.
Wait, what? That doesn't sound right.
I rolled 14.
You shouldn't be able to roll a 14 on a D8.
Oh, it's a D8. Right.
You got 1d8 plus 5 on
Okay,
your
okay.
on your sword.
All right, it's 2 plus 5 then.
What's that?
2 plus 5, 7.
Okay, 7. Alright, cool. So next in turn is a goblin who's inside, and then King Groll. He's gonna swing at Harvit. 15 to hit. That's a miss,
18.
right?
Miss. I'm 18.
Yeah, okay. A goblin's turn. Darius's turn. Darius will attack King Groll. Multi-attack. 10 plus 3, 13. It's not enough. 11 plus 3, 14. It's not enough. Okay. Goblin. ICU's turn.
I'm gonna go after that can I reach the, what was the dwarf? Is it still looking like a dwarf? What does it look like
It
now?
looks like Rokus now.
Okay, I'm going to take and throw, I'm going to produce flame.
Yeah, he's in range. You can hit him with it.
Okay, I've got a 13 plus 5, 18.
18 to hit. That
Yeah.
hits.
And we're going to do damage. Oh, I got an 8.
Cool.
Yay!
He catches on fire and he's burning. You see parts of his body like turning into purpley flesh and then back to Rokus.
Did I kill it?
No. He looks pretty healthy still.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. It's Rokus's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna continue back. Another. Can I get out of arrow range from the castle? From where I am?
If you're right underneath it, they shouldn't be able to nail you.
No. I ran away.
You ran away. Okay.
Yeah. I disengaged and ran to the northwest.
Okay. If you go at an angle, they shouldn't be able to hit you.
I think
Well, what I want to do is
if you run another 35 feet in that direction, you'll be out of range.
Can you?
Okay.
Could you
So
shoot an arrow at one of the goblins
I
on
want-
top of the...
I want to run back and then turn around and put a hunter's mark on the bugbear and shoot him.
You mean continue running away?
Yeah, I just want to continue to run away, but then stop and shoot.
Yeah, that's fine. That's your movement and action, so that's a normal thing.
Okay.
So you run 35 feet diagonally to the northwest, and King Grohl is still in your view.
Okay.
Use your bonus action to put the hunter's mark on.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
rolled a 17 plus 7, 24 to hit.
That hits.
And he's got 5 plus 3 for the D8 plus 2 on a D6. So that's 10 total damage.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And a goblin's turn. Okay, cool. It's back to the top of order. Okay, you see the shape changer run into the building, and you can't see him anymore. Now it's the goblins on the roof. They all have seen ICU attacking the shape changer, so they're gonna all attack her.
But I'm hitting down behind the steps, so would I be hard to hit? Wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would get half cover from that, I think.
Okay.
So that adds 2 to your armor class. So what's your usual armor class?
14.
So it's 16 right now, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so I'll roll these here. 14 to hit. That's a miss.
Nope. Yeah.
Normally it would have hit, right? But since
Yeah.
you're behind, it didn't. Oh no, nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Here comes the pain.
Shit.
10 damage.
Ooh, I gotta go up to hit points now. Come on, mouse, work.
Alright, next one's gonna shoot at you also. And misses. And the next one. 11 plus 4, 15. Not enough.
Oh,
You got one solid hit there.
yeah.
Okay, it's Harbeck's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at Icy to if she runs is right next to the edge of the castle and goes down to the south end. Should stay out of range of just about everybody and get out of range there.
Okay,
Then
so
I'm going
he shouts retreat to the southeast or something
right.
like that.
Correct.
Okay, cool. It's your turn. You want to do any movement or attacking?
I'm gonna attack. We got to get rid of this guy.
All right, so roll to
Oh,
hit the bugbear.
they rolled a hit. 17 plus 7.
That hits.
4 is a hit.
Yeah, do your D8
Then
plus
I do a
5.
D8. I do a D8, correct?
That's right.
A D8 is a 5 plus 5 is 10.
10 damage. Alright. He's starting to look unhappy. Okay. It's a goblin's turn who's out inside. It's a bugbear's turn. Gonna swing at Harbeck again. 16 plus 4. 20.
Hit.
That should hit, right? Okay, 14 damage. Harbeck.
15 damage.
Ouch.
Bugbears are big boys. Okay. Goblin's turn. Cannot do anything. Still looking out. Darius's turn. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Jeez, Darius. Okay, Goblin and then Icy's turn. So Harvick shouted at you to retreat, but you don't need to listen to him if you don't want to. So what do you want to do?
I think I'll take. I've got 3 healing potions. I think I'll take a healing potion.
Okay, cool. That's an action.
And then can I throw an action? So do I roll a d20?
No. It's just you.
Oh.
You don't need to roll to see if you can drink it, but I'm just you can't do an attack or something.
Oh, okay. But I can retreat.
Yeah, your movement isn't affected.
Okay, then I'll take Harbeck's advice and retreat, I guess.
Okay,
Or
so
go to the.
you go
Get
down
out of-
south, and you're kind of like under the castle.
Okay, so they can't really see me. They haven't got a view
Not
of
from
me.
where they are.
Okay. So with my healing potion, do I get any hit points back?
Yeah, of course. You have to do what it says there. It'll tell you on the healing potion.
2d4s plus 2.
You regain 4d4 plus 4. So I just.
Is that you're using a greater? That's the greater healing of potion of healing.
Oh,
you
it's a
can
different
do you can do that one, or you also have a weaker one which does 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, well,
Which one do you want?
I guess the weaker one. I don't know where it is. But,
It's down. Just scroll down. I
okay.
see it on your inventory. You got 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah, you have 3 of those and 1. It says you have 3 graders. That doesn't. I don't think you're supposed to have those.
No, but we got those. We found those, or we I
Really,
didn't have
grader
them.
ones?
Huh?
Well, right now you have 3 regulars and 3 greater, but I don't really remember you getting greater healing potions.
Well, maybe then I screwed up and just added them, and I was supposed to just add. I should have 6 then regular healing potions.
Maybe. Do you guys recall this?
I wasn't there.
Ruckus? No.
I don't remember anything
It was.
but
I
regular.
think it was in the satchel. You know where there was the map, and then there was stuff in the satchel, and there were healing potions in it. So I
Okay,
added them.
let me check what that one was then. 3 potions of healing. Okay, so yeah, you meant to have. So did you already also
Regular
have
one.
3 other ones?
Yes.
Okay, so you
So I
should have
should have-
6 normal ones. I'll remove. Well, you can try to do it. If you
Okay,
click
hold
on
on.
the green one that says greater, then click remove.
Where is remove?
I see it under quantity.
Okay, remove. And then I go to the other healing potion.
Yeah, you can add 2 more because you're using 1 now.
Okay. Where? Come on. I can't get there. Got it.
Huh.
Okay, and then so that's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Okay.
So roll those.
2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4 is 9.
Okay. You got 9 then. Alright, you still have your bonus action in case you want to use it?
Okay. Can I throw? Can I go after that creature that was impersonating Rokus?
No,
I hit
he's
him with
inside the building and you ran to the south.
Okay. Can I throw a fireball up on the roof?
No, because you used your action to drink the potion.
So what can I do?
Bonus action things like healing word.
I don't think anybody needs that, do they?
Probably not.
Does it? Yeah. Because they've been only going after Rokus Harvard. I don't know. Okay, so
Well,
I
I
guess
think they're out of your range by now, right?
Yeah. So I guess I don't know what I can do. I don't think I
Okay,
can
then
do
your
anything.
turn's over.
Okay.
Alright, Rokus, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the bugbear.
Okay, go ahead.
Got a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
All right. And 5 plus 3, 8 on the 8 plus 4. 12 damage.
Is that including Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
So how much? 12?
Yeah.
Alright. Bugbear's not looking happy. But he's still up. Alright, last turn is a goblin who's inside. Back to the top of the order. Goblins on the north side, they can still shoot at Harvick. So they will try to shoot at him. That's a miss. And another miss. For those two. The two on the south side, they guess they will keep shooting at Harvick. Nat 20 on Harvick.
Where are they that they can see me? Because I've tried to stay out of range from where this arrow slits are.
They're on the roof.
No, they're on top of the roof.
Okay,
Yeah, they
they're
don't have,
all on the roof now?
they're,
Four of them?
no, there's 4 downstairs and 4 upstairs.
4 upstairs, okay.
Yeah, 2 on the north side, 2 on the south side.
Right.
Yeah. And the short bow has a range of 80 feet. They don't have anything blocking their view.
Okay.
10 damage on Harvick.
That puts me at 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're unconscious. Alright. Next.
Looks like Icy should have healed him.
Yeah.
What's
Next.
out of range?
Alright, Harvick, it's your turn. Roll a
roll.
d20 for your death saving throw. If you on your character sheet, if you minus your if you subtract your hit points down to 0, it'll give you a death saving throw thing.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I can't use my. Okay. Oh, let's see. I go to what now?
Hold on. I'll help you with it. So, if you type in 31 and click damage, it'll go down. Okay.
Okay.
I have you at that. So, refresh your character sheet.
Okay, so I type 31 and then hit damage.
You can do that, yeah.
Okay. says failure, success, death saves.
Yeah. So, hold on. Let me make sure the rule for that. Whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a special saving throw called a death saving throw to determine whether you creep closer to death or hang on to life. Unlike other saving throws, this one isn't tied to any ability score. You're in the hands of fate now, aided only by spells and features that improve blah blah blah. Roll a d20. If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Roll a d10. Roll a d20.
Okay, now how come Richie didn't have to do that?
Because Icy healed him before his turn.
Ah. Okay, so then I roll
d20.
a 2.
A 2. Okay, by the way, if you roll a 1, it counts as 2 fails. So it's good that you got a 2 and not a 1. Alright, so you're on your way to dying.
All right, now I have an inspiration thing. Can I use that to get another roll? Didn't you say that's a fair extra roll?
Usually, I don't think it's not usually used for death saves, but you could do it if I'll let you do it.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Alright, for this first roll.
I got a 7.
Okay, it still failed. Alright, so it's still only 1 failure.
How many failures do I get?
3 failures and you're permanently dead.
Aha.
But hopefully someone might heal you before that happens. Okay. So it's the goblin's turn inside. It's the bugbear's turn. He's laughing at the fallen dwarf. Victory is ours! He shouts, and the goblins on the wall goes, yeah! And he swings at Darius. 14 plus 4, 18. That hits Darius. I guess he got inspired. 17 damage on Darius.
Nice.
Where's my pen?
Oh.
Okay. Goblin inside. It's Darius's turn. He looks at King Groll and says, I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do, you bastard. And he swings. 11 plus 3, 14. It's a miss. Multi-attack. Second attack. 10 plus 3 is another miss.
Not doing very well.
Yeah. Next is Icy's turn.
Okay, isn't there a goblin in between Darius and me?
No,
Goblin
but
Number 7 inside. He can't see to hit.
well, there are goblins on the roof who, in order to shoot you, they could walk to the edge of the wall and shoot down, and shoot you in the top of the hit. But
Yeah, but
they can do that right now if they want to.
Okay, it's my, so I'm, yeah, but the goblin number 7 is inside. He can't see me. How far am I from Harbeck? So my healing word is good for up to 60 feet.
You're about maybe 70 feet away right now. So you could run that way and then do it.
Okay, I'm going to run and I'm going to do healing word for Harbeck.
Okay, so you run 10 feet in his direction and do healing word. Go ahead and roll the healing.
Okay, that's a D4, so I got a 3 plus 3 is 6.
6, okay. So Harbeck, you're conscious. You regain consciousness with 6 hit points, but you're laying on the ground.
Add 6 there, Harbeck.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to...
You still have an action.
Okay. I'm going to throw fire at the bugbear.
What's the range on that one? You're 60 feet away now.
Okay, I gotta go to action.
I
She
think
could have
it's
moved
only 30
further.
feet.
She could have moved further.
Yeah, she still has some 20 feet movement.
Produce flame. It just says. It says
It's
range.
in-
It says south. It
No,
just
there's
says
a
south.
in the description it tells you.
Okay.
You have to read the paragraph there. I think it says 30 feet though.
I thought so. I think so too.
If you run 20 more feet, you'll still be 40 feet away.
Okay. Then
You
I'm gonna
could
have
throw
to do
at the goblins on the roof.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw it up at the. I'm gonna throw it up to the goblins on the roof.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
I did an 11 plus 5 is 16.
16 to hit is good. You hit him.
Oh, good. And then it's a D8, right, for damage?
Yeah, that's right.
4.
4. Okay. You got him. He's not dead.
Oh, good.
He's not dead. Sorry. You hit him.
Oh, good.
Okay. So now it's Rokus's turn. You see Harbeck.
Okay.
Harbeck
I'm gonna.
is stirring. He's not dead.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the bugbear.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna move somewhat closer. I'm gonna move. Can I get within 30 feet of Harbeck, circling to the south, but still staying out of range of the guys on the roof, and get within 30 feet of him?
He's 50 feet away from them, so that if you're within 30 feet of him, you'd be 80 feet, which is in their range.
Okay, but I'm out of their range on the roof right now.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just shoot the bugbear.
Are you using Hunter's Mark?
Yep. And it's a 15 plus 7 to hit, 22.
That hits.
Got a 1 plus 3 on the D8 for 4, and 3 more on the D6. So that's 7 more. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. The arrow flies through the air and sticks into the bugbear's skull at his temple. And his eyes roll back in his head and he falls back dead.
Oh, good.
Phew.
King Grohl is dead. Long live the king. Alright. Last is the goblin's turn. He cannot even see that King Grohl died, so he's not sure what's going on. Back to the top of the order. Goblin on the roof. Harbeck.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation check.
Yeah, I want to see if the goblins are scared of you.
Okay, is that a 20?
Yeah, plus intimidation.
Okay, I've got a 17 plus 3 is 20.
20. Okay, let's see what they think of your 20. Okay. 3 of the 4 goblins on the roof start fleeing.
And the 4th one is the one that I hit with the flame
That's true, actually. By coincidence.
by design.
Wow. Okay. So the 3 of them, they run back over the roof and you can't really see them anymore. Okay, the 4th one is gonna shoot at Harbeck. That is 18 to hit. That hits you, right?
Yep.
6 damage. Yeah, 6 damage.
Puts me at 0.
Okay, you're down again. Oh wait, had you stood up yet?
No.
Okay, actually, so when you're on the ground, it's actually harder to hit you normally. I think that doesn't make sense from up there. I'm gonna say it's a normal roll because they have elevation. Okay, so you're unconscious again. Oh, and it's your turn again. So roll a d20 for your new death saving throw.
15.
15. Okay, you have a success. Okay. Next is. Oh, he's dead. Gotta remember. Take him off.
Next is goblin number 5 inside.
Yeah, goblins, and then Darius. Darius doesn't have. He only has one target he can see. So he's gonna use his action to stabilize Harvick. So I will. Okay, yeah. He does 18 on a medicine check, and you are. He doesn't give you any hit points, but he's stabilized you, so you're not gonna die.
Uh,
All right. Next goblin, and then Icy's turn. You wanna fire that goblin again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll to hit.
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
That misses.
What?
Yeah.
But I add 5 to it, don't I?
Well, you should tell me with the 5.
Okay.
What's your total?
18 is my total.
Is it plus 5?
Yeah, for the produced flame, yeah. And then I do a D8 for.
It's plus 5 to hit, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a total of 18.
All right, 18 hits.
Okay. And a D8 for damage.
Yep.
I only got a 1.
Okay. He is still alive.
Too bad.
All right, Rokus's turn.
Okay. He's in my range. So I'm going to transfer my hunter's mark onto the goblin on the roof.
What's your range again?
150 feet.
Yeah. You're quite far, but yeah. I think you're not that far. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so roll 11 plus 7, 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And he gets, ouch, 6 plus 3, 9.
All right, he's dead.
And plus a 5.
All right, he's dead.
He got an arrow straight between the eyes.
So that's goblin number 4 on the roof dead.
Yeah, yeah. The other 3 ran away.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have seen flickers in the windows, so you're pretty sure there's some. Oh, and yeah, Icy scouted it, so she knew there was goblins inside, but you don't see
The dark elf.
you don't see anybody right now, but let's keep going through the order. Back to the top of the order.
It would be Harbeck.
Icy, do a perception check.
Is that a D20?
Yeah, perception.
Okay. I got an 8 plus 3 is 11.
11? Okay. Alright, so you see about 100 feet away from you,
Mhm.
to the southeast, you can
Yeah.
see Rokus running into the forest.
Okay, so that's one less in there. Um,
But okay, we're just go back. That was it was that shape changer's turn, so that's why I asked you at that point.
okay.
Okay, next in order is Harvick.
I'm stable.
Yeah, you are stable. Roll a d4.
Roll a d4. What am I rolling for?
How many hours until you wake up?
Oh, 3.
3? Okay, so if nobody comes and wakes you up, you're gonna lay there for 3 hours. But I'm assuming someone will come wake you up soon. Next is a goblin. Next is a goblin. Next is Darius. Darius has no way to help you any more than he has. He shouts at Rokus, "Get over here and heal him. You have cure wounds, don't you?"
Yep.
Okay. So he takes a defensive action and protects Harvick's body. Next is a goblin, and next is the owlbear, which bursts through the center of the front doors and is roaring and charges down the stairs, and it's not really looking at any of you, and it starts running to the southwest. Next is Icy's turn. You see the owlbear.
But he's running. But is he chasing the impersonating Rokus?
No, he's just running. He's kind of running. The fake Rokus was going southeast. He's going southwest.
Okay.
He's not charging
So-
towards any of you.
Okay, he's sort of running away from us. I think I'll. I think. You know what? I think I'll go and give a healing word to Harvick. Does he still need that?
Yeah, but the owlbear is like kind of between you right now.
Okay.
If you want to get close enough to do healing word, you still need to move, what, 20 feet, I think we said? 8, no, wait, what was it? Was that the one that was 60 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can do it. You can do it. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, then I'm going to do healing word for Harvick.
Is that, you must be running out of spell slots. Is there, how many you got left?
I think not too many. I've actually still got 2 of the healing word, and
Okay.
I have got in level 2.
Level 2?
So, no, yeah, level 2. I've used up those 2
Okay.
slots.
So you have like 2 more level 1 slots?
Yeah, I've got 2 left, so now I'll only have 1.
Okay, cool. So roll your healing.
Healing word is a D4 plus 3. I got a 4 plus 3 is 7. So add 7 there, Harvick.
+7 now?
Yeah.
Okay, Rokus, it's your turn. You see Harvick is wiggling around again.
Okay, I'll come over now. If I do cure wounds on him, then he
Just
loses.
heal him more.
I lose my hunter's mark, right?
I don't think that's concentration. Check your spell. The concentration spells have a C and a diamond next to them.
No, cure wounds I can do without it. Yeah.
Yeah, but 35 feet is not enough to get up to him. Do you want to run towards him?
Yeah, I'll
I'll
move
say
towards
you're
him.
about like 5, 10 feet, 15 feet. Okay, yeah, I think 15 feet from him now.
Okay.
Okay, next is Goblin. Next is that guy.
Oh, and while I'm at it, I wanted to have a what do you call it when you ready an action?
Yeah, you can ready an action. That's what you call it.
Okay.
What?
And I just ready an action that if anything from the castle presents itself as a target, I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay, cool. All right. So the fake Rokus disappears into the forest, and I think we can end combat here as the owlbear continues charging off to the southwest into the forest, and the goblins from the roof do not present themselves, and you're not sure what happened with the goblins inside yet. Okay, so we'll stop combat there. So you can go over to Harvick now. He's on the ground. Sounds like you guys are pretty exhausted.
Getting there.
Darius says, "Well, Rokus, you managed to kill the bugbear. That was good, but we weren't doing very well there."
No, I'm not impressed with Harbeck the Pure's negotiating skills.
Well, it seems like we weren't
negotiation?
negotiating.
I was going to say, what negotiation?
You talked him into surrendering.
I'll see. We got him. Now, I'm still learning this game. If I had cast with the channel divinity or whatever, not the channel divinity, the divine sense. If I had cast the divine sense, would that have told me that dwarf was something else?
What does the divine sense do?
As
It
an
it has
action,
specific creatures it can detect.
it says as an action you can detect good and evil. At the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell. Know the location of any creature. Fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 4 times per long rest.
Okay, so I can't really divulge exactly what the spell might have done, but let's say if that creature happened to not be really a dwarf and actually be an undead, like a vampire or something like that, then you would have seen through that disguise. But
Okay, but all right.
in this
Assuming
case, we don't know. You don't know if that monster
right,
was an undead or some, what it exactly was. For
right.
evil, that might have helped you to identify something was weird about the dwarf.
Okay.
And you could have cast Hunter spell and had an extra D6 on every swing too.
Thought Hunter spell was for projectiles. It's for any weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hunter's mark is for just it works for any attack.
oh, I didn't realize. I thought Hunter's by Hunter's mark. I thought you meant projectiles.
Nope.
No.
And if I hadn't been
a lot of spells you gotta be careful with the names because a lot of the names are misleading.
if I had been conscious, I would have yelled out to you, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I would have had to use one of my spells where I can detect magic, but I'd be out of all spells now. I only have one spell left.
So you guys want to take a short rest and heal ourselves up a little bit?
Sounds like probably a good idea.
All right. Do you want to retreat back
We
to
all got
Gundren?
Well-
got damage.
But we still have the goblins at the windows, right?
You don't know what's going on with them.
Okay.
No, nobody's in range right now. We can take a short rest.
Okay. So we'll go into the forest.
We don't have to. We can just do it right here. We can move. What do you guys want to do?
Don't see any reason not to do it right here.
Let's move out of bow shot, but
Okay.
leave.
Darius says, I think we should check on Gundren.
Okay. Good idea. Let's check on Gundren and take our short rest.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Gungren, why the hell didn't you tell us you don't have a brother, you asshole?
Well, you have to walk back to the forest. He's like 200 feet in the forest. So you want to go there?
Yep.
Okay, so you walk into the forest about 200 feet and you see Gundren there. He says, oh, you're back. Oh, that's good. How did it go? I guess you guys won. You don't look very healthy, though.
Well, we're not. We all got injured at some point, and we've had to use a lot of our spells to heal each other. So we're in a pretty compromised state at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I can't really help you, but it seems like you need to rest.
Yes.
So what happened?
There was a shift changer. There was something like 8 goblins, a hobgoblin, bugbear. There was, we were
A
greatly
shape
outnumbered.
changer, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he headed into the woods to the southeast.
Huh.
But I'm good
Did you
tracking.
see the dark elf?
That's what I'm thinking it must be, because we never did see the dark elf.
Yeah.
We just saw the shift changer, so maybe the dark elf is the shift changer.
So I'm a good tracker. If we get into the woods down there, I'm sure we can track him down.
Why do we want to track him down? What's the advantage?
He pissed me off. How about that?
You're a bloodthirsty fella.
I think Harbeck's rolling his eyes right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you want to do your short rest?
Yes, please.
Alright, everyone can do a short rest.
Okay, what do I... All right, those are...
Up to 3 times you can roll a 1d10 plus 3 to heal.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah. Up to 3 times.
Okay, so I have a 7 plus 3.
So that's a 10, so now it's 17 out of 31. Do you want to do
6
more?
plus 3 is 9.
Uh-huh. You can do one more if you want to go up to max.
And then a 9 plus 3.
Okay, so add those up and then see how much you got.
38.
Okay, that's more than you needed. So you're at 31 max.
Okay.
You got other 2 okay?
Yeah, we just get added hit points. We don't get any of our spell stuff.
Yeah, you got your shape changing back.
Yeah.
And I needed 2 slots to get up to max hit points.
So you still have 1 hit die?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so we still got a little bit more time. Do you want to do anything from here?
I think we
Explore
should.
the castle, see if they left anything.
So we're gonna have something to eat and build up our strength again.
Well,
We
you
already
don't
did
actually
that.
need to do that. But yeah, the short rest is finished. You're all strong. just
I think
don't
we
have
should track.
spells.
I think we should track the shape changer.
How do we want to track the shape change? What's our?
Why do we want to leave him loose?
I
Honey.
think
Because
we need to get proof that we killed the bugbear because that gets us our $500. Do we have to bring back his shield or his head, or what do we need to do there?
Also, just remember he's just been an hour, so he's an hour running away already.
Yeah.
So, Darius,
Yeah.
what can we? Is there anything identifiable on this bugbear to for us to prove that we've killed him, or do we need to take his head off?
I think we should take his hit.
Okay.
Okay, you get to carry it.
All right. It'll be an honor.
Or we should make Gundren carry it since he's created all this trouble.
Well, and we haven't searched his body either. Being a king, we might have some stuff on him worth taking.
Good point. Good point.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the bugbear, cut off his head, and search his body.
All right. Darius uses his longsword to slice off his head, and it has a arrow sticking out of it. He keeps it in.
Looks
Says,
cool.
"Do you want this arrow back, or you want to leave it?"
Oh, I can use the arrow.
All right. So he pulls it out and gives it to you.
I think you should wipe off the blood before you put it in your quiver.
Nah, I think it looks cool like that.
Nice and sticky. All right.
Yeah.
Darius pulls out a canvas sack and sticks a head inside. Okay, you search his body and he's just a furry goblin wearing
Furry bugbear.
furry bugbear wearing leather armor. Not much to search, and you don't find anything on him. But you have found his stash under his bed already, so you might assume that was where he kept his goodies. The hobgoblin is not carrying anything interesting, really, just the same longsword, shield, and chainmail that the others wore. Do you want to head into the building?
Oh, you mean go in there and search around?
Yeah, you
Well, we
searched
don't
the
know.
2 bodies that are out here.
But we still have. Are we going to go? If we go in the front entrance, if those goblins are there, they could shoot us. The ones.
Yeah, Darius says, I think we've searched this place pretty thoroughly.
Yeah.
Might not need to go back in there. And our mission was to drive off or kill Grohl, and we've got his head in a bag. I don't think those leftover goblins are gonna pose much threat.
So should we take it back to Phandelver?
Yeah, we could either go in there and kill off the rest of the goblins and look around somewhere, or we can just head back now. I don't think there's any reason to bother with the goblins, personally.
No, they're just opportunists. Whoever pays them, that's what they'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they don't have a leader, they might just go looking for their next job.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or scrounge in the forest.
Yeah. So shall we head back to Phandelver?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
We can head back to Phandelver, and if you want to, we could on our way, we could take the route that that's a shape changer took, just in case we could catch up to him on our way, because he was headed generally in that direction.
Okay.
Well, you came from the southwest, and he went southeast. But
Oh, I thought okay. We came from a different direction then, I thought. Never mind.
so, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. Cool. So it's almost 11:30. I think this is a good place to stop.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So
What time of day is it?
um, the battle didn't take long. You did a search around. That took a while.
Okay. So, well, my question
So
is, can we
it's
get
still
back?
early
Are we
morning.
gonna have to take a long rest before we get back to the town?
Oh yeah, it takes a few days to get back. You traveled like 2 days to get to the castle, I think.
Okay.
I'll have to check it next time to make sure. But
Sounds good.
it's not a 1 day journey.
Okay.
It's still early morning.
Right.
It's
So
like
we can
7 or
basically get a
something
whole
like that.
day. So we can basically get a whole day's worth of marching in time when we start.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.